Hi, this is Joe from powerofattorneyform.com, and today what we're going to do is explain to you the four main Minnesota power of attorney forms. Now, if you don't know what power of attorney is, it's just a simple legal form that allows somebody of your choosing to act for you in financial or medical decision-making events. So it literally allows somebody to step in your shoes from anything to collecting mail to closing on a piece of real estate. Um, so well, let's just get started with the durable power of attorney form on the left-hand side, which is the most popular power of attorney form out there. And it allows someone to act on another's behalf for any and all financial powers legal in the state of Minnesota. Now, what makes this form so popular is that it's the only financial power of attorney form that stays valid if the principal becomes incapacitated or told by a licensed medical physician that they can no longer make decisions with a clear mind. So, the purpose of this form is that it allows you to give any and all financial power to somebody else, but it's the only form that stays valid if, for instance, you cannot think for yourself. This is very popular among the elderly, especially with the baby boomers getting older right now, because they're approaching dementia, Alzheimer's, all these different medical conditions that impairs their thinking and doesn't allow them to fulfill the financial commitments, just like paying their bills and doing these sorts of things. So that's why this is so popular right now. But it's probably the best form and most common form that's out there for financial use. Um, so if we jump over the next one, the Minnesota Medical Power of Attorney form, it grants authority to let someone make all medical decisions on your behalf only if you should become in a position or state of mind like we just talked about where you can no longer make decisions for yourself. So this allows you to elect somebody, anybody of your choosing, to make medical treatment decisions, facility decisions, and the right to end medical treatment. So, but this has to be specifically instructed by you. And plus you also have to be in a vegetative state with no cure in sight. So this is the only medical power of attorney form out there that exists. And a lot of times what we see on our website is people will purchase the medical and the durable because it covers just in case something should happen on the financial end and on the medical end. Jumping over to the right, first one, the general power of attorney form. This allows someone to act on another's behalf for all financial powers just like the durable, but it does not stay valid. It becomes void if the principal cannot think for themselves. So that's a big thing right there. So if this is not going to fit you, then the durable is going to be your form. But if you have like a business partner or some sort of relationship where if something should happen to you, you wouldn't want the form to stay valid, then the general power of attorney form is for you. And last but not least, this is one I use every tax time. This is the Minnesota Limited Power of Attorney form. And this allows you to give somebody very specific financial power. Now, it can be anything from getting mail to picking up a car for you. It can be pretty much anything on the map. And you can choose to, once the mission that you give to them or obligation has been fulfilled, the form becomes void, or this form also becomes void like the general if you become incapacitated. But this allows you to really have some breathing room and not worry so much about who you give power of attorney to, because with the general and the durable, you're really giving access to someone else to any and all financial power like to bank accounts, and you're basically opening the floodgates. So the limited allows you to sleep at night a little better because you know that the power of attorney is just for one or two or a couple of different things. So doesn't matter which power of attorney form that you decide on, they all need to be notarized. And if you don't know what a notary is, you can just go straight to your nearest branch bank, especially if you have an account there. If you do have an account there, then I would highly suggest you go there because most oftentimes they'll do it for free. I know Bank of America, if you don't have an account, they'll charge somewhere in the vicinity of $8 to $10. And again, if you have on these three forms, especially the durable, medical, in general, you want to choose somebody you trust. I can't express that enough. And last but not least, a final tip. One, if you get a medical power of attorney form, you want to make sure that you give a copy to your primary care physician because if anything happens to you, they're going to be notified. And if you have a medical power of attorney form that's with them, then you'll be all set. You don't have to worry about somebody else or family fighting about who's going to be speaking on your behalf and making the decisions. So that's it. These are the Minnesota power of attorney forms.